Hi everyone, it's Christina with Chocolicious Charm. Thanks for catching my replay. Tonight I am going to do a first day of school project, and if you've caught my videos in the past, you know right now I am just going to quickly go on to my Chocolicious Charm page and make sure that I am live and that I can see any comments that come in as I am doing this video. So let me do that very quickly and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, I am live. Okay, so I have not really been thinking about the first day of school. I've been enjoying my summer, but and my kids actually don't go back to school until September 4th. So we still have a little over a month. Hi, Michelle. Left of summer. And so this has just not been on the front burner. However, we went to Aquatica yesterday, and I was talking to one of the lifeguards, and their high schools in Chula Vista and all their schools have actually already gone back to school. So I was like, I better just jump on this project. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just really quickly, something kind of funny. I am doing this particular board here for my son, and he walks in and I'm asking him, hey, what color do you want me to do the board? And he tells me his colors, and then he looks at the little, this is like a extra piece that I made so that next year I can just wipe this off and reuse this board for the new school year. And he's like, hey mom, I'm not going into the 6th grade. So I had actually put 6th grade instead of 5th grade. So I'm gonna have to make that correction. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the other stuff. If you're here, please let me know that you're here. Just say hello. If you're catching this on the replay, just type in replay. And if you see something that you or your friends, if this is a project that your friends or family or anyone would enjoy doing, please just click the share button. And that way we can get people to be able to make their first day of school boards. Actually, this will be the first time that my kids, they have, in the past, they have had their first day of school signs. However, I'm usually printing them up like at midnight the night before school, if not the day that they're walking out the door. I'm not very good at thinking ahead. Okay, so I'm going to start with the banner, and right now what I am doing is I'm just fuzzing the transfer on a dish towel. And that's just going to make it a little less sticky so that I'm able to pull it up much easier. And I'm going to place this on here. I'm going to, alright, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use a squeegee just to make sure there are no air bubbles. When there are air bubbles, it tends to bleed underneath, and that is a big pain. So the last video I did, which was just the other day, because it's so hot, my pastes were drying very quickly, so I put lids on all of them and have to peel that off. So I'm gonna come in here with white. I'm using white Chocology paste because I want the ribbon part to be white. So I'm gonna try to very carefully draw that on. And then I want the little banner, the pennant, to be more colorful. So this does take a little bit more time just because I'm trying to and so what I'm doing is pushing that through the silk screen. So this is a silk screen transfer, and even if I get it a little bit on the little flags, I think it'll be okay. So this transfer is the first day of school transfer, and it comes with all the, I don't know if you can hear my family. They're actually outside watching TV, and my husband's laugh is quite large. I mean, not large, loud. It's large and loud. So anyways, this transfer comes with grades up through 6th grade, and it starts at preschool. So you could do preschool on up to 6th grade. And I have a 7th grader. And so what I'm going to do is in the numbers that they give you to put the date, so this year is 2018, I'm just going to use the 7 in that and make it, I'll use the TH from the, from this one. Where did it go? The 5th grade. Now I misplaced it. I showed it to you in the beginning. I'm going to use that and just make it to where it works. So I'm going to peel this off. Oh, this is sticking a lot more. Okay, let me fuzz that a little bit better. And then I'm going to stick it back on. This transfer is actually it's a lot stickier than the other ones. Hi, Angela. So let me just de-stick this a little bit more, fuzz it, and then I'm going to stick that back on. So I'm going to set that there for a minute. Then I'm going to blow dry that and then put this back on and work on the flag portion. So Angela, I don't know if you caught, but I'm working on a first day of school sign that the kids can hold. I always take pictures of the kids and they have a sign that'll say, first grade, or, first day of 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. All right, so I just dried that. I'm going to come back in with the transfer. And just kind of eyeball that. Okay. Go over this again, making sure there's no air bubbles. Okay, and I'm going to use the colors that my son chose. So he chose Wild Berry. Let's see. And I'm gonna I'll do this one, Wild Berry. So I'm just squeegeeing on the paste. So you chose Wild Berry. Oh, there was only one. All right, I'll just do all of these ones. really like this color. It's a really pretty payoff, color payoff. Okay, he chose teal. I'm trying to work quickly so I can get all this color on at the same time. When the paste dries, sometimes you really have to work in layers, and when the paste dries, it tends to peel up with the transfer. And he chose orange. So let me get the orange out. And so it's okay when it does that, because you can usually just take the transfer and go over it after you wash it off, and it ends up being just fine. But so I'm just trying to work a little more quick so that since okay, that's going to be a little more detailed, so I'm going to wipe off this one. Okay, just one more. It's kind of right in between those. Okay, I got all of them. And again, if it peels up a little bit, it'll be okay because I can go back over it. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm gonna just blow dry it really quick. Now the paste, when it's dry, looks matte. So it's a good way to know whether it's dry or not. Okay, so next is the first day. Now there is another little, let me see if I can find it here, that says "It's My," but I'm not gonna put that on here. I'm just gonna put, hi Corinne. I'm just gonna put the first day. And now I'm going to defuzz this. And yeah, this transfer is extremely sticky on the back. I know I already said it, but it's one of the most sticky transfers I've had to work with so far. And it's when I first started, before I even turned on the camera, I had a dish towel and I fuzzed it, but it was like a lot of the little fibers stuck to my transfer. So that was not fun. Okay, so let me go ahead. Again, if you are just coming in, if you wouldn't mind sharing and letting me know that you're here. And I'm gonna just try to center this as best I can. All right. I'm just gonna go with that right there. Okay, then I'm gonna take my squeegee, make sure there are no air bubbles. You know, the silk screen part is not sticky. That part has no, stickiness to it. And so where I'm wanting to make sure I have a good seal is along the blue part. So as long as that is stuck on there, it should be good. Okay. Yeah, oh my goodness, this is very, very sticky. Okay, now I'm gonna just go in with, I don't know guys, what color do you think I should do the first day of? I think I'm gonna do it green. I know I ask you and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it in this green color. I really like this green color. So I'm just gonna do that. So I am working on, the surface I'm using is a canvas board that I got, black canvas board that I got at Michael's. It was a package of, I think, 4. So if I was using one of our actual surfaces, our chalkboard surfaces, I don't think I'd be having such a hard time with how sticky the transfer is. So that's just, you know, the way it goes. But I just thought this would be much easier and more portable for the kids when they're standing outside. Okay, so now I'm just making sure I push that through the silk screen. And then I'm gonna peel that off. Yes, the green was good. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and dry this. Actually, I don't need to, because that's gonna go right there. So Corinne, you missed it. I had made this before I even turned on the camera, and I called Mason in and I asked him what colors he wanted me to do for his board, and he picked his colors and then proceeded to tell me that he was not going into 6th grade. I had done the 6th grade one. I don't know why. So there is this one here that is the 5th grade, and I'm going to put this one, which is 7th grade, because the transfer only goes up to 6th grade. I'm going to actually kind of rig it and use the date ones. So you see 2018, and I'm going to put the 7 for 7th grade for Abigail when it's time for me to do hers. So I'm just going to come in here with the 5th grade and fix that. And what I'm using is just, I got this little, this was $1, I think, at Michael's. And I'm gonna just put some Velcro on the back of it and Velcro here. And actually I could probably even just glue it on permanently. And next year I'll just erase this and actually put finally put the right, the 6th grade. And then I'll change out the 8 to a 9. Okay, so I'm gonna just come in with some white really quick and make sure that is all correct. I couldn't believe it. Mom, I'm not going into 6th grade. Okay, so there's the 5th grade. And then I'm gonna work on this cute little owl. It's gonna go here on the bottom. And again, I have a dish towel on my lap, and I'm just fuzzing the transfer. Trying to extra fuzz it. My goodness, sticky, sticky. Okay, so I'm gonna put the little owl right here. And I'm gonna just make sure there are no air bubbles. And I'm going to go with this brown color. It's called Bark. Here we go. Actually, I'm going going to change that a little bit. I'm going to come in with the green. I think I'm a little obsessed with the green. But I already knew the owl's going to be this green and brown color. But I think I like the green as the main color. I'm going to peel that off. Okay. And then I'm going to let that dry for a minute. I'm still going to need to get the hair dryer out, but at least I can give it a little time to dry on its own. Now I'm going to work on the apple. And I'm just, again, fuzzing this transfer. And if you're just hopping on, if you are watching this on the replay, please just let me know you caught this. And please share the video. Couture is a new company. It's only a year old, and not a lot of people know about it. And by my friends and family sharing, we can spread the word. We can chalk about Couture. I know, silly. It's something to chalk about. That's like kind of a tagline of chalks. Let's chalk about it. Okay, so this little apple, I am going to use Candy Apple Red right here. And it's a really pretty red. I'm just pushing this through the silk screen, scraping off any excess, squeegeeing off any excess, making sure there's no lines. Sometimes as you're scraping, you're going to get a line. And I put that right back into the jar, so we try not to waste. And I will peel that up. There's the little apple. So I am almost done. I will go ahead. Oh, I didn't even realize I stuck that on there. When did I do that? Did you guys see me do that? I don't even remember doing that. Okay. Now I'm going to go with School Bus Yellow. That is so funny. I must have done that before I started filming. Alright. Now on Abigail is my little artist, and it has this cute paintbrush. So on hers, I'm going to put a paintbrush to represent her artistry. All right, let me peel that up. And when you're peeling, you want to be careful not to stretch out your transfer. So you want to peel from corner to corner, either from side to side or up and down, never diagonally. And this is still kind of shiny, which means it is not dry yet. So I am going to have to take my dryer and dry that. And then it'll turn opaque. I'll go ahead and go to the apple. Pretty good. Alright. I am fuzzing this up. I may have to get different dish towels too, because my dish towel, the little fibers keep coming up. So this was the dish towel I used earlier today. And it just, it stayed on the back of my transfer. I was actually worried that my transfer was ruined thankfully I was able to salvage it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just layer this on. These layered projects do tend to take a little bit more time, but they're so fun. I love all the little detail. So again, just making sure there are no air bubbles. And now I'm going to come in with bark and go over it. When this paste is the proper consistency, a little, oh, okay, so when I was talking about lines, see that line that's going right through? I want to make sure that's not there because it will show when it dries. All right, so I'm going to peel that off. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and go over to the apple. It's there. Hi, Mary. How are you? Okay. I will go to this apple. And then the last thing I need to do is go back to the owl and do his little nose and his eyes, and then this project is complete. So going back in with the green, I really do like this color, and in the next day or two I'm going to come back on and do some Halloween projects because I love Halloween, and I just got some of my transfers that I've been waiting for. Okay, and I'm gonna just, actually, I think I can put it on because it's here. Okay, so these are the little eyes. Oh, there's no way to know where that's going. I think I'm really guessing here. Okay, let me grab my black really quick. Oh my goodness. All right, and now just the nose, and this one is done. Where is the nose? There it is. All right. And I'm just gonna hold on to this like so. And just come in and do that. And there you have it. First day of 5th grade. That's gonna go right there. And I may actually come in and put this here. I feel like this is a little bare. What do you guys think? Let me move that up. Do you think it needs something right here? Just another little detail? Yes, no. Is it good without it? I'd probably just do this maybe in white to add a little more white. What do you think? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with it. Really quick. And I am done. So soon as I put this on. Go right there. All right. And I'm just going to squeegee that off. And I'm done. All right. Thanks so much for watching. If you are catching this on the replay, just let me know. And please share this video. We have the first day of school coming up for many, and this would be a fun little project. So this one here is for my son, and then I'm going to do one for my daughter, and then next year I'll just switch this out for the appropriate grade. All right, you guys have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you on my next Chocolicious Charm live video. Thanks. Bye. Oh, this is not turning off. Hold on.